That's my attention getter. Good morning, everybody. You didn't notice that's his toe.
Rest in
I
peace.
found it last night and I'm like, I at least gotta put this in there, because I showed my wife and she just busted all laughing too, so. Big guy. Question for you, how many people have tattoos? Are they visible at all? Kind of? Okay. Are you afraid of getting a visible tattoo just in case of a career or anything like that? Okay. So, in the article, Tattoo Policies Evolving in the Workplace by Julian March, this is a little old, it's an older article, it's dated 2013. Roughly 23% of American adults have at least one tattoo. Age groups that are in that study were 18 to 29, had 38% of the bulk. So a lot of the younger generation is starting to realize that tattoos are, it's art. Next age group is 30 to 45, so roughly the working age. You know, you got everyone that's already in their jobs and careers. After 45 years old, the age group 46 to 62, that percentage drops to half. It drops 15% of adults have tattoos. So with those numbers, you can see that the ages entering the workforce are starting to realize that tattoos are art. But there are still some companies out there today that will not allow you to show tattoos or make you cover them up. One company that I found in the research was HEP Pharmacy in Waco, Texas. There you're not allowed to have tattoos visible. If you do, sleeves, skirt or pants to cover your leg tattoos, or if they're on your neck, turtlenecks. Doesn't matter, that's their policy. Then we go on the other side of things. Everyone's been to Target, right? We've seen a few of their workers there, they've got tattoos that are visible. I've seen some guys with neck tattoos that work at Target. In the article, more Americans are inking up, but can tattoos cost you your job? By the Waco Tribune. They did the research and found that Target actually doesn't have a store policy about tattoos. They actually welcome individuals to express themselves that way. But again, referring back to HEP in Waco, Texas, there is no legal right to be able to have a tattoo, and I think that goes for every state. There's no legal right, it's your person. But to some people, including myself, your body is yours. It should be a canvas. If you can express yourself the way you want to. I have visible tattoos, and I plan on getting more. It's something that, don't stop me from doing it. If you don't like it, that's your opinion. There are also people out there that use tattoos to memorialize or remember something that they did. Military. I found roughly 36% of the military service men and women currently have tattoos. Military, they do frown upon having visible tattoos as well, but they're a little bit more lenient in some companies. But there are also men and women that get out of the service and they want to memorialize their service by doing something like this. You know, me personally, I feel that that's not right, that a company should ask you to cover up a memorial like that. You served your country, you want to memorialize it, it's not offensive, why should it be covered up? Or how about memorializing a family member that passed away, or a friend, or found a lot of pet ones as well in my research. A lot of people like to memorialize their pets, which my uncle did. Again, people put their name, family member's name, faces, dates, that are a big one, in places that are visible. As the majority of the Americans who are now coming of age are getting into the workplace, and workforce, and a lot of them are getting degrees. And for major corporations, that still frown on that, you wear a suit tie, you cover your arms. I feel there needs to be more of an acceptance when it comes to having a visible tattoo, again, I refer back to the military one, that's a good service. But how far is it when it comes to having a visible tattoo? Sleeves, leg tattoos, you see it all the time. I was just at a tattoo parlor and the guy was getting a partial sleeve, he wrapped his arm in roses. Looked amazing, but, some places are frowned upon. I'm sure everyone, has heard of Post Malone, great artist, obviously tattoos. What do you think if he was just a Joe Schmo coming in off the street asking for a job? What would be your opinion? Do you think an employer would want to, it's something, again, it's not offensive. He's probably a great guy, qualified, you never know. But again, judging book by its cover. This guy here, obviously he's got quite a few facial tattoos. Nothing really offensive. He's got that clean cut look. Never know, he might have a degree in a field where, hey, he doesn't need to be in an office. Or if he does, he's, maybe he's got a master's or a doctorate or something where, hey, he's making a lot of money, high up position. Could be the nicest guy, could be a complete jerk, but just by looking at his tattoos, first impact is, whoops, kind of takes you by shock. Or there's this guy. Again, after looking at his tattoos, there's nothing offensive. It's just he decided to cover his face in art, what he considers art. Obviously, he's going for a little bit aggressive look than that guy there, but still, it could be the nicest guy, could be wanting to hand you the shirt off his back. You never know. Could be more than qualified for a position, but you might not get it because someone who doesn't have visible tattoos. Companies nowadays, they do not allow tattoos to be shown. Really need to start reevaluating those policies just due to the fact that the age group coming into the workforce, they're starting to get more and more tattoos. So the younger generation, they're obviously accepting the tattoos. People, it's not taboo anymore. The older generation, they still think tattoos are taboo. Growing up, that was one thing my parents instilled in me was tattoos are for gang members, bikers, drug addicts at the time. That was your symbol of who you were. And now it's an expression of yourself, your inner art, if you want to call it that. So in conclusion, one more question for you. I'll bring it up to that guy there. Did you know that there have been successful business people out there? Jack Dorsey, the creator of Twitter, or now X, I should say. He actually has a lot of visible tattoos. A lot of these people that are, again, younger generations that grew up out of that taboo situation of tattoo artists, their tattoos are now becoming major players in the corporate world. For example, Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, he's got visible tattoos that he does cover up when he's in the public eye, but they're still there. The world is changing, and it's time for businesses now to adapt as well. Our generation's coming up, so let's be the generation that gets into those places and helps make the change to allow individuals to express themselves. That's it.